Hello and welcome to another video. Tonight's video is the race highlights from round 6 of the BoA Pro Division League. Tonight we are in France at the circuit de Paul Ricard. This circuit is 5.8 kilometers long. It has 15 corners and it was originally built in 1969, but in 2005 it was redone into its current format, and then the Formula 1 came back to it I think in 2018, which I think is where all these massive runoffs and just a massive asphalt, mile after asphalt has come from, with a massive long back straight, as we can see, which is a very good opportunity for the overtaking. The race conditions were track temps were 22, air temp was 22, time of race was 8 AM, so it was an early start, and it was a clear race for us. Can BOL Andrews get the championship done and dusted, or can the others fight back? Find out in the race highlights. So here we go, here's the start. I qualified in P9 with one last ditched effort, and there I am on the outside in the blue Bentley. So all through nice and neatly into the first corner there, getting a bit close side by side behind us. Bit of a touch there, a few cars using the asphalt, the runoff area there to great advantage to keep themselves in good momentum. Into there you've got Nico in front with the Lexus side by side. We've got the Bentley in front of me, just trying to has a little nosy up the inside of the Lamborghini there, but unfortunately the purple Bentley comes off second worst there 100% and spins at the back. I've gone a little bit wide there, trying to give someone some room, Evo some room, and I've just got no temperature in the brakes or tyres as per normal, and we're now on to the massive back straight. So as you can see here, I'm sat there and I am an absolute sitting duck. All they've got to do behind is decide who's going to go which side. Either goes right, the other car that is a Ferrari goes left. We're in a sandwich. Eva's up the inside, takes the position, but the Ferrari tries to go around the outside and isn't quite able to do it, or the Porsche, might be a Porsche actually, yeah it's the Porsche, sorry, can't quite do it. So we lost one position, but we didn't lose both positions there, and we're able to keep fighting into P10, or back to P9, sorry. Apart from that, all pretty clean everywhere else, not too many big mistakes or accidents. Way too late on the brakes there by me. That's going to cost me the run out of the thing. We're side by side going into the last corner. We both run extremely wide. There's contact there. He uses the outside lane and he'll get me into the first corner. So here we are, a couple laps later, back in 14th position with Mango. So they're both in McLarens. I think Mango's the one on the inside here, brakes really early, and the guy around the outside is able to go around the outside, but he's gone a little bit wide there, and then does a bit of a corner cut there just to make sure, gives up on the corner and just goes across it. Here we are in higher positions. We're in 9th with BoA Cycross, I think it is, it's hard to read that. In the Aston Martin, gets a great run on Evo in front. Is he going to shove it up the inside? He has done. Later on the brakes, he's run a little bit wide. Can Evo get the cut back? Not quite able to do that. Just misjudges it ever so slightly and runs into the back of the Aston Martin there. And that has allowed the Aston to stay out in front. But in some respects, I think Evo might be in the better position here because he's behind and he's close enough going onto this back straight. So unless he's got a high downforce setup, he should be able to breeze past down this straight. He's not really closing. He's starting to close in now, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit too late. Yeah, he must be running some quite high downforce there, because he's not really closed at all. So here we are, back on board with Evo at the pit stops. So we've come back for a different view here, and as you can see here, someone's just come out of the pit stop. This is a raid. This is a battle for 10th position. Floats it up the inside. Warmer tyres, etc, etc. Job done. And there I am in front. So we go. We'll swap into the aerial camera to see how the Bentley from behind can he catch back up. Can he do anything about it? Here we have Nico in 8th position, going and trying to overtake Prawn Star down the back straight. This is what we're on about. This is what we saw quite a lot of during the race. Just the straight line speed of that Audi just allows him to go round the outside of the Lamborghini and gets the job done way before the next corner. All he has to do is keep it on the between the white lines, and he's got the position done. Very well done. Very good use of the slipstream, and I'm assuming maybe a lower downforce setting. Here we have again in 10th position of the I'm not sure what we are. Not sure what we are here, but we're in 10th position. Again, same sort of thing in the slipstream, down the back straight. This time he moves to the inside. This one's going to be a bit more onto the brakes. Hits the brakes. Evo's gone really wide there, trying to give as much space as we possibly can, and that has allowed him through. I think we're in the McLaren. So here we are, moving back down again. Goes for the inside move, but oh no, that's not gone well. Evo, just not enough room there for Evo, and I think that's Haywood. Just not enough room there. Gap closed, and we had a slight bit of contact. So here we are, 12th position. Captain Rog. This is quite low down, quite high up the grid for. Back in the grid for Captain Rog. I think he had a time penalty for track limits, and he's making his way back through the grid, trying to use the slipstream and the back straights power. But again, as you can just see here, if you haven't quite got it, and the Porsche just doesn't have much of a straight line speed, he can't get it done. So he's going to have to try and work out a way of maybe trying to get it done in the corners. He goes very, very deep there onto the brakes. That'll have cost him a few seconds. Here we are back with Nico in 4th position. He's closing rapidly on the Lambo in front. Again, I think this is Prawn Star. Again, this is literally carbon copy of what we've just seen, I think. Round the outside, blasts his way back past. The Lambo there takes a tighter line. He's going to try and get him down in the straight. We're back with Captain Rod and Evo. So he's been able to catch back up again onto the back of Evo. Really, really fastly done. And he's all over the back of him. That Porsche is epic in the corners. It's just such a shame. It's just got no straight line speed. There we go. He's got a great run off that chicane. He's side by side. He's going to have the move done and dusted before even the corner. Yep, there we go. Up the inside into the next chicane, job done. But are we going to see the Ferrari of Evo just blast its way back past on the straight? Can he keep close enough through these few corners to do it? He should start gaining now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Gaining. 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 Rog goes on to the outside to try and get the best line. He's still gaining. Evo goes up the inside. And he's got the move done. Job done into the thing, using the slipstream and the extra horsepower down that back straight to gain the position back through. Captain Rogers it all to a do again. And you can just see how much better in the corners that Porsche is. He's so close here. He's going to try go round the outside into the penultimate corner. And here we have it. Rog was able to get that move done. And here we have BoA L Andrews crossing a line and I think taking the victory. Very, very well deserved victory there. And again, on the last lap, we've got myself and the McLaren. So here we go. I've run a little bit wide there, but that shouldn't be an issue because we're now in the slipstream all the way back down the straight. But I've got a high downforce setup as well, because the Bentley is normally quite quick in a straight line, and we are absolutely close. And as you can see, the McLaren in front is weaving left, now right, left, right, trying to break the toe, and I'm trying my very best to follow as best as I can. I am closing a little bit. I'm starting to close here, but I'm just not going to be able to do it. I'm going to run out of straight. Just can't get any closer, and the McLaren's got the move done. And here we go. Again, on the last lap, you've got Lambo of Prawn Star versus Nico. Again, Nico has got some serious straight line speed here. He's gaining. He's on to the outside here. He's not going to quite get the move done into the corner, and then Prawn Star just kicks him out onto the side. You're not coming through this time, Sunshine. And he's able to keep the move. But he's gone a little bit wide here. Nico has a look up the inside. Maybe a little bit of a contact there, but both of them keeping a straight line. This is on the last lap. So there's 4 or 5 corners left. Can Nico find a way through to get that podium? He's all over the back of him. Is he going to try one big last lunge into the last corner? He's tried it, but he's gone a little bit wide there. That should be the end of the game, and that should be third position sewn up for Prawn Star and the Lamborghini. Very, very well done. These two had an epic battle for the second half of the race. So here we have the results. L Andrews was in P1, Surfless was in P2, and Prawn Star was in P3. The championship results after that race was Andrews is in the lead, and he's now crowned the champion. Nico's in second, and Kevin Malone is in third position. And there's about 4 or 5 cars within about 5 points for second place, so it's highly anticipated. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.